I haven't really decided what this week's video is going to be, but it's probably not going to be like my other weekly vlogs. It's probably just going to be a mashup of like maybe 2 to 3 days in my life, maybe even just one. I also have quite a few things I want to share with you girlies, some favorites, some PR unboxings, all the fun things. So we would start today's video with doing my current favorite full face of makeup. I've been really loving my makeup lately, and I just got back from the gym, showered, washed my hair, washed my face, all that. So I'm currently completely barefaced. I thought we could do it together. So get yourself a little drinky drink because we're gonna yap and do our makeup together. This is low-key the worst coffee I've ever made myself though, because I don't have the beans that I usually like having in the house, so I had to use some like backup beans and it just does not hit the same, but I need some caffeine, so I'm going to drink it. Let's take these little glasses off and put this hair back. I've already prepped my skin. I just have some SPF on, so I'm just going to pop a little mirror next to my camera here so that I can actually see what I'm doing. A little bit of a weekend where I obviously didn't vlog anything and I didn't really pull out my camera that much, which is kind of nice. Every now and then I like to have a little bit of like a semi-digital detox. I say semi because I'm still on my phone and stuff like that, but I try to then do like my cross stitching, read my book, to focus on like my more wholesome non-digital hobbies. But then on Monday morning when I do feel like pulling out my camera, I don't feel like I have like digital fatigue, if that makes sense. I feel so ready to go this morning and so ready for the week, which is good because I have so much stuff to shoot. It's not even funny. First things first, for my base, I'm gonna go in with the new Catrice skin tint. This is marketed as a tinted moisturizer, but I just call it a skin tint, and I picked up the shade 020N, which is a neutral shade. I think this might be the lightest shade they carry, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But I have been using this for like 3-4 days in a row and I have been enjoying it so much. Saw it on Instagram and immediately decided that I needed to run to my local clicks and pick her up, and there weren't a lot of shades left, so I feel like this has been selling like crazy. Really popular. A lot of the girlies are trying it and I can 110% see why I've been enjoying it so much. Like, it's literally the only thing I've been gravitating towards every single day. It's marketed as a skin like tinted moisturizer, and I feel like I can 110% agree with that description because it really is. It's super hydrating, but not in like a greasy way. Like, it's not the most glowy product on earth. Like, for example, someone asked me on my most recent TikTok, I did a little TikTok review video on first impressions on the skin tint, and someone was like, how would you compare it to your BYEEE skin tint? Because I rave about that one all the time. And I was like, I feel like they are completely different. Like, this is a more everyday skin tint, whereas my W Beauty one, they have quite a limited shade range, and that one is very bronzy glowy. So I feel like I can only wear that one when I'm super tan, which I'm obviously not right now as we're going into autumn, winter, and I just don't have the list to self tan. Their shade range is not great, and they do not have a shade pale enough for me, and I don't have any fake tan on, which has actually been a lot lately because I've not been religiously fake tanning. So for that reason, that one just doesn't work for me all the time, whereas I feel like this product is such a good everyday, like all around. I feel like this product will work with tons of different skin tones, skin types, everything, and it's Catrice, so it's insanely affordable. I also did show this on my TikTok, but I'm gonna do it here as well. I do find that this is quite buildable. Like, I'm gonna go in with a second layer and show you. I feel like you can build up the coverage a little bit if you want a little bit more coverage. I am truly obsessed with this product. This has become my new everyday skin tint. It has actually replaced my Switch Beauty skin tint. Absolutely love the Switch Beauty skin tint, don't get me wrong, just in terms of affordability and like ease of use, the packaging, everything. And I am just a Catrice girly. Like, I'm such a Catrice stan. I feel like it's kind of a no-brainer for me. I prefer this one now. No hate to Switch Beauty, still love you girl, but this one's my new fave. And I have so many good Catrice products in my makeup bag, truly, that I use every single day. Like, for example, for my cream contour, I've practically been using this Catrice Sun Melt Bronzer every single day without fail. I've not been using anything else. This is the lightest shade they carry. I actually don't know the shade name in this, but it is the lightest one in the range, and it is so insanely good. You can literally see how much I've used it. Like, almost all the words have rubbed off. It is so insanely good. Also, I feel like this is a really nice like universal product. I can use it when I'm pale, I can use it when I'm tan. I just add a little bit more. I love a buildable product because Girly is a chameleon. Sometimes she likes to be super duper pale and sometimes she likes to be a bronzy glowy goddess when she puts her face on. So we like something that can do both. And it blends out so insanely well. I feel like this product would be such a good dupe for the Rare Beauty cream contour / cream bronzer, because I was on the verge of buying that. And then as I was watching like review videos on it, I was like, wait a minute, that looks a lot like my Catrice Sunmelt bronzer. And the more I watch review videos, because I still haven't tried the Rare Beauty bronzer, so I'm not gonna say it's 100% a dupe because I haven't tried it, but I watched a lot of review videos, application videos of that cream bronzer, and when I tell you, it looks like it blends out exactly the same as this one. Like, I'm not gonna lie, obviously don't quote me on that because I haven't tried it myself, but just based on all the videos I was watching, all the reviews, all the application videos, like, I feel like this does the same thing. Oh, there's a hair in my eye. Ugh. And then for concealer, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit, just my inner corner and the outside of my eye, just a snatch. I honestly don't feel like I need any coverage after using the skin tint, but I do like to just put a little bit of concealer on just to brighten, so not necessarily to conceal anything, but just to brighten up a tad bit under my eye. And then I've been really into blending out my concealer with a brush. I've been very brush heavy lately, to be honest. I went through a phase where I wanted to do my whole makeup in 5 seconds with my beauty blender, but now I'm going through a phase where I'm like, actually, don't rush me. I want to use a brush for every single step. I want to buff it out. I want to be like, oh, like that's just the phase I'm going through right now. But I will probably go through a heavy beauty blender phase again when I'm feeling lazy with my makeup. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying the process of actually doing my makeup. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I most definitely go through phases where I love doing my makeup and it's like literally my favorite time of day. And then I go through another phase where I'm like, cannot slap that fruit on my face quick enough. Like, I need it on and I want to be out the door. But that is not the phase I'm going through right now. My brows, I've literally just been brushing them up with a spoolie. Literally not doing anything with them. Not a brow gel, not a nothing. I'm just not a brow girly at the moment. This is all I've been doing. I did tint them at home a couple weeks ago though, and I feel like when I do tint them at home, like they last me a couple months of like just not really doing anything with them. If the tint starts wearing off, I might like pick up a tinted brow gel or something, but for the most part, I'm just not a brow girly. I just like the way they sit. I just want them to look like that. I feel like the moment I start fiddling with them, I hate the way it looks. So I'm just gonna do that for now. And then for blush, if you follow me on TikTok, you would have seen me rave about these, but these are little Rode pocket blush dupes that I got on Shein a while ago, and I literally, they were like 35 rand each, like full transparency. These were cheapest chips, and I was like, I'm just gonna take a chance and order them. And when I tell you, I have not been using any of the other blushes in my makeup bag. Like, I have my Catrice little cream blush palette that I absolutely love in my makeup bag. I've got my little Rare Beauty mini that I love in my makeup bag. I've got my Switch Beauty cream blush in my makeup bag. I love all of those, but when I tell you, I've only been gravitating towards these. Like, I'm obsessed with the formula. I have never used the Real Deal, but I'm so obsessed with these formulas. I can't imagine that it gets better than this. Maybe it does. If you have the Real Deal, let me know. But when I tell you, for 35 buckaroonies, I'll take my chances and I'll take these. I have the shade Sleepy Girl and the shade Piggy. I've been loving Piggy for when I'm more pale, but Sleepy Girl is absolutely stunning as well. I've literally only been using these blushes every single day, and my preferred way to apply them is literally just with a super dense Techniques brush, straight on the brush, and then I just pack that on my cheek. I feel like they apply literally like butter. They sit beautifully on top of my other makeup. They don't break me out. They don't smell weird. Like, honestly, could have fooled me. If someone told me that this was the Real Rode Pocket Blush, I would have 110% believed them. Could have fooled me. Is that not absolutely stunning, gorgeous, amazing? And for that price, honestly, I'm considering back on Shein and literally ordering every shade they have, because what do you mean? These are like under 40 rand and they're this gorgeous. Like set my makeup, I'm still absolutely in love with my Catrice soft lip powder. I saw at Clicks there the other day buying the skin tint, I saw that they have launched a pressed powder version of the soft blur, and I'm very keen to try it. I've been really liking my Fenty pressed powder. This is the pink one. I've been really liking it. You can see I've hit pan in it. I'm really enjoying it. And Catrice has a pink one as well, but then they also have like a ton of other shades. And honestly, I love this powder so much. I can't see why I won't like the pressed version. So I think when my Fenty one like nearing its end, or when this one is nearing its end, I think I'm gonna go pick that little baby up, because once again, Catrice, so affordable. They've got so many shades. Really into my little pressed powder, especially when I'm like super in a rush and I just want to like super quickly like grab a compact, like it's a really nice fast one. Whereas I feel like with the loose setting powder you do have to be a little bit more particular, like don't go crazy. So I have been kind of in my pressed powder era, so I think I need to go try that one out. This loose setting powder from Catrice, so insanely good. So if it's exactly as good as this one just in a pressed form, I fear I'm going to be obsessed, because this is my second or third one I'm on of this, because I can't live without it. Like, you cannot tell me that you can see any of my pores where I just place that powder. Can't see my pores. I don't really have anything left of this multitasker setting spray, but I'm going to attempt to tilt the bottle in such a way that I can still get a little bit out of this. Okay. Successful! I've really been enjoying this Rimmel setting spray, but one thing about me is I'm not that picky about a setting spray, as long as it doesn't like mess up my makeup and just like slightly hydrates it and like melts everything together. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not one of those girlies who needs their makeup to last like all night, all day. As long as it gives me a little bit of something, like a little bit of melting, a little bit of hydration, I'm happy. And this one definitely delivered on that. Absolutely been loving it. But she's finished, so I definitely need to go pick up a new one. But I'm keen to try a new one, because I don't like using the same setting spray twice. I like trying new ones all the time. I'm just gonna go in with my eyebrow pencil and very lightly define my beauty marks. There is a fly in here and it's gonna drive me insane. Let me go get some doom. The minute I get the doom, the fly disappears. It's gonna be my next favorite. No, I'm just joking, but I'm also not joking, because I literally bulk bought like 5 of these the other day. I don't care if this is bad for me. I can't live without it. Can't live without it. Again, I've used this so much, I feel like the text has rubbed off. This is such a good mascara. Honestly, since I've gone tubing mascara, I don't think I can ever go back to normal mascara, especially as a girly whose mascara always smudged. Like without fail, my mascara always used to smudge, especially just here under my eyebrow. Like, I don't know if it's because I talk really expressively and I open up my eyes really big. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, when I would go to an event, halfway through the event, my friend would be like, your mascara is all over your lid. And a lash artist, like someone who does like lash extensions and like tinting and stuff, once told me, you open your eyes too big when you talk, that's why it does that. And I was like, but I can't help that. I'm not gonna change the way I talk just because my mascara smudges. Like, that felt stupid to me. How gorgeous is that mascara there? Now that I've discovered tubing mascaras, that is not a problem anymore, because they don't smudge. Like, tubing mascaras have been really good for like the health of my lashes, because you don't have to scrub your eyes at night to try and get this off. Like, it just removes so easily, just with a little bit of warm water, slides right off. Absolutely amazing. I tried the Essence one as well, but the Catrice one is my favorite. I also feel like it layers really well. Like, this is about 2 layers of mascara, and I feel like it makes my lashes look so voluminous. What the heck? For a lippy combo, I've been really boring lately and literally just going in with my W7 Love Pop Lip and Cheek Tint every single day. Just been popping that on my lips, getting a nice little pink tint on them. Some days I'll go in with a little bit of my Catrice Cinnamon Spice on the edges, but to be honest, most days I don't even do this step because I'm that lazy. But since we're here today, I'll put a little bit of her on. She just put my Laneige Vanilla, like this is a clear lip balm, but it's super nice and hydrating, and I just popped that over the top, and that is all she wrote. Insanely obsessed with the way it turns out every single time. Once again, if there's one thing I convince you to go out and try, definitely go try this new skin tint from Catrice. It's so good. I feel like my base has not looked this flawless in a very long time, and I think it's this. I really think it's this. Just makes my skin look perfect, and that's what we want, you know what I'm saying? And then of course the second thing is these Rode little doopies. Go into Shein, go find them, buy them, because they're really good. But anywho, so now I'm gonna actually pop my glossies back on, clean up this absolute mess that I made with all my makeup next to me. The girlies that like to sit on their floor and do their makeup totally get me with this mess. And then I'm gonna clean this up, and then we're gonna do a little baby PR unboxing. I have a little stash sitting here next to me, so let's go through it. Coffee's really bad. I'm gonna get to the rest of the PR in a second, but since I have you here at my bookshelf, I'm gonna show you some PR that I received last week. That is probably some of the most exciting PR that I've ever received, because I got book mail. I know, it's crazy. I did a full unboxing on my TikTok, so if you want to go see that, definitely follow me on there. But let me show you what books Jonathan Ball Publishers sent me. Actually the biggest pinch me moment, because we all know I love to read, and to receive book mail, I literally felt like the most privileged, blessed person in that moment. So let me show you what they sent, and then we can get on to the makeup and skincare goodies. In my little book corner in my living room, so I'm going to show you all the gorgeous, amazing books that Jonathan Ball Publishers sent me, because I'm so excited about them. They sent me 6 books actually. Here are 5. The only one that I don't have here, because it's actually next to my bed, is Powerless, which has been on my TBR for so insanely long. So I'm so excited to start reading it, and it's next to my bed because I plan to start reading it tonight. So I put it there last night, but then I fell asleep and I didn't end up reading any of it. But let's go through the other bookies, because I'm also so excited about them. 2 books is actually 2 books in a series, and funny backstory about this: when I first received this book mail, I actually started reading this book, and I'm, as you can see, probably I'm halfway through this book. Literally have read half of it, and I was halfway through that book when one of the lovely girlies who follow me on TikTok said to me, Sam, that's not the first book this is. So unfortunately for me, they didn't put numbers on these books, and because I saw this one, which is this one, on the back of this book, I assumed that this was the first one in the series. I assumed first one, second one, go buy the second one. So I started just reading this without doing any research on it, which was my bad, a blonde moment, if you will. But anyway, so now I've taken a break from this series because I've decided that I'm going to read Powerless. I have a really bad memory, unfortunately. Like, I don't want to speak that over myself, but I do have a bad memory. And then I'm hoping by the time I've finished Powerless that I will have forgotten most of what I read in the second one, and then I'm gonna read the first one, and then I'm gonna read the second one again. And then if I do remember most of this, I'll just pick up where I left off. But I'm hoping that I forget a little bit about the characters, that this is still exciting to me. Anyways, I will say though, halfway through this book, it's fantastic. Hence why I want to read Powerless, hopefully forget a little bit about it and get to experience the series as she should be from the beginning. But anyways, super excited about this. Absolutely love. These are the first ones. This book is called Godstorm. She is the Sword by Solitaire Townsend. Also, how cool is that name? If that's your real name, don't think it is, but it's a very cool name for an author. Anyways, let me just read you a little bit about the back. Oh, I forgot to mention that first little series is giving Fourth Wing, but vampires. It's very good. I really have enjoyed the writing. That first little series I showed you, sorry I forgot to read you the back of it, but it's dark academia, it's a little bit spicy, dragons, vampires, all the rest of it. Very cool, very good series. Excited to pick that up when I'm done with Powerless. But anyways, this is Godstorm, and it says,
a female gladiator vow, a stolen child, a storm to end empires. In an oil-fueled Roman Empire which never fell, Arrow, a gladiatrix turned governess, must rescue Livy, the child she loved like a daughter, a girl who could tear down the world. When Livy is abducted during a devastating godstorm, Arrow must unleash years of the gladiator training she'd sworn to forget in order to save her.
There's more, but I'm just gonna read that little bit. This book is very intriguing to me. I'm very excited to read her as well. Next, and this is actually one that I've seen before. It's called Catabasis. Correct me please, how do you say that? But this one, I feel like I've seen it before, but I can't remember where. And this cover was so intriguing to me when the first time I saw it, and then I read the back and then I was like, even more intriguing. This is again set in a school, I believe, but basically it says
grad student Alice Law has only ever had one goal: to become the brightest mind in the field of analytic magic with a K. But the only person who can make her dream come true is dead, and inconveniently in hell. And Alice, along with her biggest rival Peter Murdoch, is going after him. But hell is not as the philosophers claim. Its rules are upside down, and if she's going to get out of there alive, she and Peter will have to work together. That's if they can agree on anything. Will they triumph or kill each other trying?
It's giving enemies to lovers. It's giving like challenges to go through together. I'm very excited about it. And then the last book is called Aphrodite, and it's obviously about Aphrodite, and it basically says,
I wasn't always a goddess, you see. I'm assuming this is Aphrodite speaking. I wasn't always a goddess, you see. My only real power was my beauty, you'll have heard. It's legendary, but that was never going to be enough for me. It took a web of lies to convince the gods of Olympus I was one of them, but I did. I was that good. Zeus gave me a title and riches and loved me, and all he wanted in return was for me to love him back. But of course, Zeus was a tyrant. Not entirely surprising when you're 90% insecurities and 10% raw power. I couldn't live at someone's mercy. Really, I had no choice. I had to take on the mightiest Olympian of all. And this bit's not a lie. I intended to win.
I feel like this is also very intriguing, a little take on Aphrodite. Very, very cool. So yeah, that is the insanely exciting book mail that I received. Honestly, when Jonathan Paul Publishers reached out and was like, can we send you some book mail? I was like, I literally almost fell out of my seat and freaked the heck out, because what do you mean I get to read all these awesome books? I'm so excited about it. I'd share that in case anybody cares about this as much as I do, but I'm hoping the girlies who follow me do. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. Arguably my favorite PR that I've ever received. Okay, but let us move on and let me show you the other little PR goodies that I received. I've got 3 little PR packages to share with you all, and I'm sure this goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I am insanely grateful to even be able to receive PR. Like, it is truly the biggest pinch me moment even now, even though I've been a full-time content creator for quite a few years now. It never gets old and I never get less excited, and honestly I never feel less blessed. So let's go through these little goodies. The first little package is from Kiehl's. Now, I've been a fan of Kiehl's for quite some time. I feel like their products are just so classic, if that makes sense. Ready for the ultimate hydration hug. We're so excited to share our ultra facial icons with you. From our refreshing cleanser to the cult classic cream, ultra facial cream. Your skin barrier is about to have its best day ever. Oh, if you know me, that sounds like a bit of me. I love a rich moisturizing barrier repairing cream. The first thing they sent is the Ultra Facial Barrier Hydrating Cleanser. This is a cream to foam cleanser, and one of the products that I love trying out the most is moisturizers and cleansers, because I feel like I go through them so quickly. Like, obviously I'm double cleansing every single night, so if I can test something like this, I'm always so excited about it. And this sounds like a bit of me for my sensitive dry skin girlies. Honestly, I think you can't go wrong with this. I will definitely be testing her out this evening and letting you girlies know how she is. Next thing they sent is the Ultra Facial Cream 24-hour daily lightweight hydrating formula with 4.5% squalene and glacial glycoprotein. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what any of those words mean, but she sounds very fancy, very, very cool. So that is so nice. Thank you so much, Kiehl's, for this beautiful gift. And then this actually arrived a couple days ago, but this is from Fenty Beauty. They always send the sweetest PR packages. It's actually not from Fenty directly. I'm pretty sure it's from Arc Store, which is the stockist of Fenty in South Africa. And this, I'm assuming this is the What a Crush, oh, things are falling, What a Crush range from from Fenty. It's very pink, very cute. This is a plush shimmer packed puff. I wonder if I can try this literally right now. It's literally a pink puff. Oh. I'm very intrigued to see if this is actually going to... Ooh! Oh! It's literally making me shimmery. Oh my gosh, if you are like a girly that loves to go out or wants to do something like super extra for date night, this is literally so fun. Okay, I'm not gonna overdo it because I'm literally in my pajamas at home today. This is so insanely fun. I am definitely gonna play around with it, especially for date night when like the hubby and I are going to a fancy restaurant, having some body glitz. So fun. I feel like this would also be a very cute gift for someone's like birthday or Valentine's Day, something like that. Very cute, even though I know Valentine's Day is long past. And the next thing in here is the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter. Very, very cute. Let's open her up. Oh my goodness, is that not freaking gorgeous? I feel like I have something similar though from Fenty, so I think I might give this to my sister because I think she will absolutely love this. One thing about me, I don't like to hoard all the goodies for myself. I would definitely hand it out to my friends and family. And then the next two things in the range are their Gloss Bomb oils. I already know and love the Gloss Bombs. This one is in the shade Water, and this one's in the shade Water Brat. This shade looks like it's going to be way too dark for me, so I think I'm actually going to give it to a friend with maybe like a darker skin tone. That would look so good in this. But this one does look like I can use it, this Water Brat shade. Ooh, yeah. This is a really pretty light pink. Let's swatch this on the back of my hand. Ooh, yeah, I can definitely wear that. It's basically... I don't know if you can see that at all, but it's basically just like a really light sheer pink shimmery shade. One thing about Miss Ruby, her lip glosses always smell literally like candy. So cute. Thank you so much, Fenty Beauty. Honestly, so cute. I feel like Arc and Fenty never miss. So much fun. Thank you so much. And then last but certainly not least, she's a little banged up by the courier, but this is from YSL and this is actually the new fragrance. I'm so excited to smell her. This is actually the new YSL Libre perfume in Berry Crush, and I actually have the original YSL Libre, and when I tell you, you can see I just have a little bit of her left. I have loved this perfume for so many years. I only wear it on special occasions because I truly love her so much. Oh, this perfume takes me back. One of the first like more luxury PR items that I had ever received, and I think that's like 3 years ago now, if not more, that I received this in PR, and I still have a little bit left because when I tell you I only wear her on special occasions, I really only do, because she is so special to me and one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Let's smell the Berry Crush together and see if remotely similar to this or if it's something completely different. I mean, how stinking cute is this packaging? I'm so excited. I honestly have not had another YSL perfume since I got that last one, which is like 3 or 4 years ago. Ah! Oh my gosh, and she's so mini and cute. Also don't have any perfume on right now because I literally just got out the shower, moisturized, and then I didn't put any perfume on. So let's see what she smells like. And let it air out a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It has like literally the faintest hint of that original YSL Libre, but it's got a much more like florally fruity overtone. Obviously Berry Crush. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I'm sorry, I'm now going to lather myself in this. Oh my goodness. Like, this might be my new favorite perfume. This might replace my original Libre for my special occasion fragrance when that one runs out. Smells absolutely insane. If you ever want to spoil someone in your life, I feel like you cannot go wrong with a YSL Libre. They are honestly so insanely good. And yeah, that is my little PR haul from the last week. I'm so excited about everything. Insanely excited, and once again so eternally grateful, blessed, privileged, all the things. Do not take any of this for granted ever. Now I honestly smell amazing. It is unfortunately a Monday, and I feel like my Mondays are my get my shit together days. So I am going to do a fat load of laundry right now. I've literally just decided that I'm going to put up my pig rail in our hallway just outside of our bedroom, because I've been pretty much hanging my handbags and like my gym bag, and so has my husband, on like random door handles throughout the house. And I was just like, you know what, I've been saying that I'm gonna do this for forever, so I'm gonna put up my pig rail so we can hang our bags just outside of our bedroom, because we have the biggest hallway of all time and nobody really goes in this side of the house besides us. Like our living space is on this side of the house and our bedroom and stuff's on that side. And my initial thought was like, I don't want to put a pig rail for our bags in a hallway. But then I was like, this is technically like an extension of our bedroom. So I think I'm gonna put it up here. This pig rail is beautiful also, so I don't think that it will look weird. It's from Cole Interiors. I absolutely love it. So let's go put it up. I think I'm going to put it here somewhere. And just put all my stuff down like this. Oh, I need to go get a pencil. I think it looks so good. So much better now. I actually have a place to put my handbags. So the lighting in my bathroom could possibly not be any worse right now, but I wanted to pop on here anyways because I'm about to get ready for bed and I want to try this cleanser that I got in PR. I want to do a little first impressions. I literally haven't even opened it. I've had a cleanser from Kiehl's before. Oh, I'm totally using my teeth to open this. Sorry and not sorry. I know my teeth are not tools, but I'm gonna use them, okay? I have had a cleanser from Kiehl's before, but I'm really interested to see what the consistency of this one's like. It looks super duper thick. That's really intriguing to me. Wait, let me actually read the directions. Apply a small amount into the palm of your hand, then combine with water. Okay, I'm gonna actually listen to the instructions. Add about that much to my palm, I think, and then I'm just gonna do exactly what it said and combine that with a little bit of water. See what's happening here. Is it supposed to turn into a foam? Ooh, okay, it seems to be foaming up. Maybe I can add a tad bit more water. Ooh, okay, it's getting really nice and foamy. I'm going to still double cleanse with this, so I'm going to use it twice. I literally heard a dermatologist that I found on TikTok say this the other day, but like obviously we all know that we should be double cleansing, and there are so many incredible like cleansing balms and like gel cleansers, so many double cleansing products on the market. But you can actually just use your cleanser twice. Like that's gonna do the same thing as double cleansing. And sometimes when I'm lazy or when I'm traveling, which granted isn't that often, but when I'm like sleeping over at like my family's house or traveling or something like that, and I don't have access to like my whole skincare arsenal, that's often what I do is I'll pack just one cleanser and I'll just double cleanse with my cleanser. But let's rinse this off and see if this took up most of my makeup. This has definitely made my skin feel very clean. Like I don't even feel like I need to go in with a second cleanse, but just because I am who I am, I'm gonna go in with the second cleanse because I always just go in with the second cleanse. Like at this point, it is such a habit that's been ingrained into my brain. I think I really like this cleanser, and I think I'm gonna keep using it. It made my skin feel really clean, but still soft, like not dry or like tight or anything like that. But I do have very dry skin, so the longer I wait after cleansing to do the rest of my steps is no good. So I'm gonna immediately go in with the rest of my skincare. Tonight I'm gonna do a little bit of my milky toner. This is the one from Sadie Max, and it is absolutely amazing. I cannot rave about this enough. I feel like it's a milky toner that actually hydrates. Like sometimes I can put this on and I feel really well hydrated. Like when I do feel like my skin is feeling extra tight, I can literally just put this on and it will give some relief, which I can't say about other milky toners or just toners in general. Like I have a lot of like hydrating mists and things, but this one is actually quite moisturizing. Now I'm gonna go in with my prescription retinoid, which I do this every second or third night. She is not an every night occurrence. This afterwards, because usually on my prescription retinoid nights I need a really moisturizing moisturizer. Like she needed to be thick and juicy, so very excited to try this. To find that the milky toner just helps the retinol like be worked into my skin a little bit easier. Sometimes I find that when I go on like super duper dry skin with my prescription rate, it just feels like it's not like absorbing in properly because it's quite a dry lotion. Obviously I use a lot of different skincare, but using a prescription retinol consistently at least 2 to 3 times a week over the last couple of years has really helped me. But I can't just say it's just this. Like I do a lot of different things. It's exfoliation, it's actives, there's a lot of things in my routine, but I do feel like this is a game changer amongst all of these things, and I feel like I'm very happy with my skin when this is consistently in the rotation. But anywho, so let's go in with this little guy. Apparently this is one of their most popular products like ever. I'll be going to bed literally looking and feeling like a glazed donut. It's quite light, like it's lighter than I thought it was going to be, so I hope that it is as hydrating as I'm hoping. Let's hope it does what it says it's going to do. So it is now 8:30. I'm going to get into bed and read my book. I'm going to start reading Powerless, so let's hope it's an easy like book to get into. I have no idea. I have no perceptions going into it. I just know that so many people have recommended it, but I have no idea if I'm actually going to like it. So wish me luck. I am off to Sea Point. I'm about to go for an early morning walk. I literally just rolled out of bed with my sister, so we're going to grab a little matcha. She's probably going to grab a coffee. She's not in her matcha era. And then we're going to have a nice walk along the prom, and then I have to come home because I have tons of work to do today. Let's go. I can already tell that we are like entering autumn winter because the sunrise is only now coming up and it's literally 7:15. So yeah, I can already tell that the seasons are changing. But on that note, I slept so badly last night because it was so unbelievably hot. So I had like the worst night's sleep ever, coupled with the fact that I cried myself to sleep for no particular reason. I was simply just thinking about my family and my mommy and my daddy, and then I started crying. And I go down like the rabbit hole on TikTok of like people whose like parents have passed away, and then I just cry myself to sleep thinking about one day when my parents pass away. So yeah, coupled with the heat, coupled with we let the dogs like sleep in the bed with us, because most of the time they sleep in their own beds, but when it's really hot we like put them on the bed so they can be in front of the fan because we don't want them to overheat. It was honestly just the worst night's sleep ever. But anyways, now we're gonna go to Sea Point, meet the sissy, go for a nice walk, and I think a nice matcha will wake me up. Just got to Sea Point and my sister is actually parked behind me. We got here at exactly the same time, which is so cute. Just want to spray a little bit more body spray because I fear I am a bit stinky. But yeah, let's go get a matcha because I need something. I need some energy. But I'm gonna trust that it looks kind of cute. Are you doing? Yeah. I'm so sleepy, and then I'm like, am I gonna disturb the peace? I just got home from my walk with my sister. I say just got home, but I got home about an hour ago. But then I made my hubby and I some breakfast because he's working from home today, and then he helped me bring this stuff up from the garage because I actually have to shoot a campaign for Sloom today, and I'm so excited because I absolutely love Sloom. If you don't know what Sloom is, it's a mattress in a box brand, and they also have pillows. I actually already have one of these pillows, but now I got one for my hubby. I also got a mattress protector, and I feel like our mattress is very much due for an upgrade. I've slept on Sloom mattresses in the past at like friends and family's houses. I feel like it's just such a good brand, so super excited to be shooting a campaign for them because I genuinely spend my own money on the brand, slept on the brand, like the brand, all that jazz. We actually used to have a Sloom mattress in our old house in our spare bedroom, but we ended up selling that because when we moved to Cape Town we didn't have a spare bedroom. But now we're going to put our old mattress in the loft and hopefully have a little spare bedroom situation there, and then we're gonna get a little mattress upgrade. So I'm so excited to be shooting that today. Beans did you put in here? Okay. So good and so much better than the one I had yesterday. I'm sitting upstairs busy editing today's vlog, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end, and let me know if you like the longer form vlogs. Do you like them shorter? I really enjoy watching and consuming very long vlogs, and I don't mind if they're a little bit more random and like yappy, but let me know what you guys want to see from me. Do you want more sit down things? Do you want an empties video? Do you want favorites, or do you just enjoy seeing snippets of my life? Let me know. Okay, I love you. Bye.